I think we're live. I think we are live. Let me know if we're live, everybody. I think we are. Hello and welcome, everyone, to another episode of TOPT. This is going to be our Binks Bingo stream, the show where we have you guys who are in our Yonko tier of membership predict what's going to happen in One Piece manga for 2026. This should be a lot of fun. Receipts will be kept, theories will get locked in, and agendas will live or die in 2026. I know it's going to be a lot of fun for me. We did Binks Bingo last year. We didn't stream it, but we did a Binks Bingo board last year with Chris and some of the other mods and some of the other people who participated. It was a lot of fun. We didn't get too much right. I did want to review 2025's bingo board or Binks Bingo board with you guys to kind of go over everything that was locked in there. But in general, man, this was a lot of fun. Larry hasn't really been a part of this. I was scrambling today while I was working to get some of the finishing checks off the board here. But Larry is with me. I don't know if you guys can hear him or not. Please let me know if you guys can hear us. Please let me know if you guys are having any audio issues hearing us or not. So this should be a lot of fun. Larry, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, man. So Larry's here. I don't think he knows of any of the predictions that people have. How this is going to work, everybody. So this is only going to be for the Yonko tier members. Essentially, we're going to bring up each Yonko. They all submitted 4 different predictions for 2026. And we're basically going to have the YouTube chat vote on which of those predictions will make it to the final round of the board. Basically, each one of them will get 2 that get logged. Yeah, each one of them will get 2 that get logged. I think that's Chris that just popped in here. What's up, Chris?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, each submitter will get 2 predictions for 2026. I'll get locked into the finals, and then we'll submit all of them into a randomizer to determine which 25 predictions make the bingo board. It'll be random, so in general, it is what it is. If you guys want to participate in streams like this, in Yonko tiered games like this, please become a Yonko on our Discord. We try to do something specifically for them at least once a month. I'm gonna make sure I do something for them every month in 2026. This is the first one, so I hope you guys are enjoying it. But yeah, if you guys want to tune in, become a Yonko. If you want to participate in this kind of stuff, become a Yonko on the Discord tier. Chris, I know you did bingo last year. Obviously, this was a little different. How are you feeling about what we're gonna work out here, bro?
Yeah, I mean, I'm coming in late, so I didn't catch all the rules. But when you were asking folks earlier to make their predictions, I was like, a lot of the same predictions we did last year could be recycled again this year, since there's been a long drag, not drag, but the Loki flashback has been taking a while. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what predictions people have in store. I gave you mine. I thought of like dozens more, so it should be fun.
Yeah, I did want to review 2025's Binks Bingo board. For those of you that don't know, we did this last year, and in general, we kept an updated receipt of all the predictions in our Binks Bingo channel. We're going to do the same thing this year. Official releases will be the only time we get confirmation for changes on the Binks Bingo board. So essentially, every time the official release of a chapter comes out and something gets checked off, we will alert you all. It's going to be a lot of fun. Essentially, anytime somebody's prediction gets correct, we'll let everybody know, and they will get 25,000 XP on Discord. And then if we do get Binks Bingo, if we get 5 in a row that ends up on this board before the end of 2026, whoever was in part of the 5 selected slots or predicted slots will get an extra 75,000 XP. So there's 100,000 XP on Discord available to y'all that you could win if you do well here with your predictions. But yeah, let's roll through last year's predictions that we went to last year, and just to see what we got right and what we got wrong. I know you guys can see my screen here. Bear with me. But essentially, we did Binks Bingo. We only got like 6 predictions right. Let me know if I'm tripping, Chris. I don't think we got 6. I think of the 6, it was the Shanks backstory / lore. Shanks runs down on Barto. The next island is Elbaf. Saturn's death. The Holy Knights revealed, and Shanks beats the rat allegation. So that one came in kind of late, but some of the other ones that we missed on, Bonnie for next Straw Hat, Mihawk conquers reveal, a Kainu conquers reveal, a Logia Awakening. We can get a single one in 2025. Blackbeard Pirates go to Wano. Dofi escapes Impel Down. Blackbeard conquers Hockey reveal. Cross Guild finds a Road Ponyglyph. Dragon's Devil Fruit reveal. Eustace Kids return. The Blackbeard Pirates versus the Red Haired Pirates. The Man Marked by Flames reveal. Usopp controls Observation Hockey. Big Mom is alive. Smoker re-enters the story. The eye patch characters revealed. I from jump thought that was an absolute reach. I don't know how that made the board at all, but okay. Rogi Uruj returns to the story. Blackbeard uses Pudding's abilities, and Blackbeard's third Devil Fruit reveal. Now, based off what I saw, some of these will be repeated, but not many. To be honest with you, not many of these will be repeated in 2026. So we will see. We will see. I did ask people not to repeat some of the predictions that they laid out, so it is going to be essentially 2 predictions per person. What you thinking, Chris? Larry, Chris, are we hitting bingo this year? That's the real question.
Yo,
definitely not. A year is just too short, when it comes to One Piece.
Some of the predictions aren't too crazy. Larry, I heard you jump off mute. You good?
Remember, you have to mute everybody. They're gonna sound doubled.
Yeah, I had to mute Chris. Sorry, guys. It's just a little bit how we got to run this. Otherwise, I'd have to, I guess, send Larry the share it. I don't know. That's too much work. All right. Again, guys, this should be a lot of fun. We're gonna open up a whole new Binks Bingo board. We're gonna go into 2026. By 2026 is when these things need to be accomplished. Otherwise, they won't count. All right. Now let's progress through here. Our first person, I think Eclipse was the first person I saw that jumped into the chat there. So we'll get Eclipse in here, and they'll be the first to defend their predictions for 2026. All right. Eclipse, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. In the event that you hear like some hammering or like something in the background, I'm sorry.
No worries, man. No worries. I think you sounding fine now. You sound fine now. All right, let me get 1 second to upload your predictions. I did do basically a slideshow for everybody's predictions for 2026, and I'll get yours to start. 1 second. A lot of moving parts on this one. No lie. Where's Eclipse? There he is. This. All right, Eclipse. Walk through your 4 predictions for the team, so that everybody knows exactly what you expected to go. And then we'll vote. Team, we will vote on the YouTube chat. Will vote on which of these are the most likely to happen in 2026.
All right. So first, I believe the Cross Guild is going to make another major play against the Navy. Whether that be toppling another base, maybe like taking out more warships, maybe gaining more territory. The idea of any major pluses, for example, say Cross Guild comes across like a Navy fleet and they take out 2 to 3 vice admirals. I would say that is a big blow to the Navy on top of like all the Vegapunk stuff that happened, because trying to keep it relevant to what the world knows and all that, right? If the general public in One Piece learns that the Navy is taking L after L after L against pirates, their faith in the Navy is going to go down a lot more, and maybe more people start rising up against the Navy quick and making their holy tributes, etc. 2,
Huh?
we make a pit stop before we get to Lodestar on an island potentially named Vira or Vera, one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
We met the king of this island at the Reverie, and it was paneled as we went around. By comparison to all the other people that got paneled, why was he listed? Because it showed like Neptune, it showed Wapple, hammering, sorry.
Clips, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I was just waiting for the hammering to stop. I didn't want to have it come through. So like we met like it was paneled to this king. We already met this king. Why was this king shown here unless his island was of some importance? And maybe that is the island where the man with the burn scar, or something with Blackbeard, or something major. But we've already met the king of this island, so it seems like this might be important.
Okay.
The third one more, at least one, maybe two more Straw Hats develop hockey. I said Brooke and Frankie to be specific, but I could also throw in Chopper learning maybe observation, and he maybe like him being able to learn or gain observation hockey would even be able to help him become a better doctor. Like he wouldn't need a microscope or anything like that anymore. He could just, with his naked eye, just, use his observation hockey. And Brooke would be armament hockey. Same would be Frankie. And then the last one I have is Emu's Devil Fruit is revealed, but I don't think that's not going to happen until way, way, way later. But
Okay.
I think Emu's Devil Fruit would be revealed.
Okay. Yo, Larry, what's wrong with you, man? Leave my man's alone with the banging in the background, bro.
I told y'all I tried, okay? I wanted to mute up, but like,
you good, man. You good. Larry just trolling, bro. He's trolling. All right, but it looks like the chat is voting. I'll wait till we get at least like 30 or so voters. But right now, it's looking like Cross Guild makes a play versus the Navy, and more Straw Hats get hockey are your top two right now, Clips.
Okay.
Seb, are we allowed to comment on people's predictions?
Yeah, by all means.
Y'all know I hate Brooke, so Brooke can get no hockey.
Fine.
Hating on Brooke, that's what we're doing. Right
I mean, look, when he said that, some of the Straw Hats gonna develop hockey like one or two, I thought the first person he'll say would be Usopp, considering,
Well, he already has it. He just got to get good. So I mean,
yeah,
Usopp got to lock in, and
this
I feel like
is the arc for him to do it.
Yeah, man, I feel like that's just an easy one. Like I asked my friends what some of their predictions were, and they're like, "Oh, well, Loki's Devil Fruit," and I'm like, "Dog, we're probably going to get that like next chapter."
Yeah, I had to come at some of y'all for giving me super tame and easy predictions, man. Like Luffy gets a power up. Like, come on, man.
Y'all can't be lame. Think outside the box. Come on.
Luffy gets a power up. Okay, bro.
Because part of this exercise is that it's a two-part question. It's not only what you predict will happen, but what will happen in 2026.
Yeah.
That's why I would believe Emu's Devil Fruit would be revealed. That's why I feel like that's probably not going to be till later.
Yeah.
But I think it possible. Like, we'll probably, like, if nothing else, like, we'll get, like, a name. Like, that's technically revealed, but as to what it does, like, we may not know that part, but we'll get a name for the fruit. So, I mean, that's revealed to us. I mean, in my mind, that counts, but whatever.
Okay. Well, Eclipse, man, we appreciate it. Larry, you got anything on his takes, his predictions? Anything you think we will see?
No.
All right. Clips, man. Have a good one, bro. And I appreciate you. Hopefully your takes make it on the board and end up in the finals, man. And hopefully they're right. All right.
Man, I hope so. All right. Thank y'all.
All right. Yeah, it does look like Cross Guild makes a play versus the Navy, and more Straw Hats get hockey will be the two entries for Eclipse in the randomizer. We did get a couple of super chats sitting. I'll read them real quick. We got 5 from Reggie J. What's good, my Nikas? Let's get cooking and enjoy the stream. Yeah, enjoy the stream, everybody. And like the stream if you haven't already. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. We got 5 from Mikey D. Luffy. Wasn't the eye patch one from last year right, though? Shanks had an eye patch on in the flashback. Nah, that don't count. That's a bandage. That don't count. We're not going to be counting fake wins like that. All right? This is TOPT. All right? If it ain't real, we ain't counting it. All right? Another 10 from Reggie J. Slightly wrong or not, Larry may had lost the battle Covenant with Diamond Reversing, but he still ain't lose the war. Fire emoji 100 and handshakes. Hashtag GOAT Larry takes. Hashtag GOAT Logic Seb. Hashtag conquers leakage twin. Thank you, Reggie. Reggie, I ain't getting no submissions from you, man. I was surprised at that, bro. I was surprised. All right, we also had a couple Nakama join the ship. Lord 3X's, Kage Hashira, Whole Marsh, and Zoro D Joyboy. So welcome and enjoy all the emojis that come with being a Nakama. Chris, you want to go over your takes now?
Sure.
Give me like 2 seconds to get yours play here.
No, same here. I have food in my mouth.
All right.
I also can't stay for the entire stream.
Okay.
I have to head out like 6:45.
No worries. All right. So Chris, talk to us about your predictions for 2026. Hit us.
Let me just pull them up. So yeah, I think first I had Dragon Devil Fruit reveal. You know, I think that we all know whether you want to troll or not, Dragon is coming. Just a matter of when. And for me, I think after seeing a young dragon in Loki's flashback, it was the exact seed that Oda needed to plant right before he shows what Dragon can do. And we know that his first step was to mobilize the Holy Knights by starving out the Celestial Dragons. And the Holy Knights, as we have seen, are being mobilized. So I think Dragon is about to make a move, and I think it will happen in 2026. And so Dragon Devil Fruit reveal. Second prediction, I had a Cross Guild will add more former warlords. Could be 1, could be 2. My first guesses could be Boa, could be Weevil if they break down Impel Down, or break through Impel Down. And if it is Weevil, then of course Dofi is a possibility as well. I just think that where Cross Guild is right now, they're just too weak. They're just too weak of a faction. And I think that Elbath is what is going to kind of catapult this end game that we're about to experience. And so I think the craziness of Elbath will end in 2026. And by that point, we'll get more information about Cross Guild, similarly to when Wano ended and we learned about Cross Guild to begin with and saw their formation. Third, Man with the Burn Scar is revealed. You know, once again, kind of similar to the second one, we're approaching the end game. He seems to clearly be the key for the 4th opponent glyph. I do think that Elbath is going to be one of those arcs that isn't like a long-term arc like an Alabasta or Wano. Those arcs have a lot of setup before we get there. There wasn't really too much setup for Elbath. And so I think there'll be a quick skirmish. It'll end in an unfinished draw. And once it does end, we'll run into the Man with the Burn Scar as we head to Laugh Tale. And then final prediction was second Brook backstory. That's probably a little bit more tame. There's been clear hints that Brook knows Gunko, and that there's more to Brook's past than we may realize. And he is, I believe, the only Straw Hat where we haven't seen his childhood, which is uncharacteristic. So it makes perfect sense that we'll definitely get a second backstory. And because Gunko and Brook are already at Elbaf in this arc, it should happen sometime soon. And Brook's backstory is probably what leads to maybe us saving Gunko from Emu's grasp or something like that. I don't know. But I expect it to happen this year.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Right now, Dragon Delphoot reveal and Man with a Burn Scar revealed are the two highest voting on your Binks card right now. So y'all vote up, vote up. I want to get to 50 votes before I make a determination on which two will be entered for Chris. But I think those are solid. I did think the second Brook backstory one was kind of weak by you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, Chris, you gotta come a little harder than that. But nobody else
weak,
had
but
one,
no one saw it. That's the reason I added it. I was like, no one else added it. And we need a couple freebies.
A couple freebies? We'll see if it makes it at all, man.
There was a lot I wanted to add, like Boa being a Straw Hat, or Bonnie, being a Straw Hat.
That missed last year too, bro.
There's a lot from last year's bingo that could have been used again. And I was trying to avoid that too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh! Second Brook backstory's making a comeback, man. Over Man with the Burn Scar. We'll see. Right now it's Dragon Delphoot reveal and Man with the Burn Scar, but we got 3 more votes to confirm what the second pick will be. Vote up if y'all haven't already. Trying to get the 50 votes. And like the stream if you guys haven't already, please. It does help with the algorithm. I think good, man. I think I can call it. Dragon Delphoot reveal. Bold. Oh, it's tied. It's tied. We need one more vote, man. Why would y'all do this? Brook's second backstory took the lead. Look at that. Somebody wanted the freebie, bro. Somebody wanted the freebie. That's what it was. That's what it was, man. That's crazy. All right. Brook's second backstory it is. All right. Next up. Chris, appreciate you, bro. You were like the only mod who submitted any predictions, so thank you.
And yet you refused to put me at the #1 spot, Seth.
I mean,
year after year.
Listen. You were closer this year than you've ever been because you didn't crash out. That's been the one thing that's ever always stopped you from being #1. You crashing out too much.
I don't crash out, man.
Okay, Larry, you hear this dude? He don't crash out. Insane. Okay. All right. Maybe this year.
I get passionate.
Maybe this year, bro. If you get the Binks Bingo and your cards are dealt correctly, like you're the one that gets us in there, I'll consider it more thoroughly. You over Nick for not head mod, but top mod rankings of 2026.
All right.
All right. Who we got next in here, man? I'm about to just go in order of what I have. Who's in there? All right. Let's go Doc. Doc loves whiskey. What's going on, man? Doc, you there?
To me?
Sir, what's going on, man?
Nothing. How you doing?
Chilling, man. Talk to the people about what your 4 predictions were for the Binks Bingo.
All right. So I got my 4. Really only 2 I feel like strongly about. I got Straw Hats start to plan a raid on Mary Joa.
Hmm?
Cross Guild somehow gets 2 Poneglyph rubbings.
Okay.
And then I got the Rev Storm Marijwa to end up getting bodied. Look at them get bodied. And then Blackbeard captures Shirahoshi.
Okay.
So I guess the 2 that kind of that just seems like most narrative wise that kind of tracks for me is like the Straw Hats playing a raid on Marijwa after everything in Elbaf, like starts like ramping up and like starts I guess like ramping up slash like slowing back down
Mm-hmm.
because I think like that's when this is their first like real like in depth interaction with like the Holy Knights,
Mm-hmm.
and then who knows if any of the five elders show up during Elbath. And I just think with everything that's going on in the world, like they're gonna start realizing, like y'all have kind of covered, is that the world government isn't something they can just wait to the end.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just one thing that's kind of in my head. And then I think the Blackbeard captures Shirahoshi is going to be like a really big one
Mm-hmm.
because what else is Caribou there for? Told you about Pluton and Poseidon. And I feel like it'd be a lot easier for Blackbeard since he's an opportunist. It'll be a lot easier for Blackbeard to go take Shirahoshi than it would be for him to go into Wano. Even though I'm not saying Wano's like super strong like that right now because Momo's not where it needs to be right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I think just knowing how opportunistic he is, I think Poseidon is the route that he'd definitely take. And plus, it seems like they're already close to since they're already attacking. No, since they're already watching the below the red line, I forget what's called, whatever port that's called, that the Revs are attacking.
Yeah.
Now, I think it kind of just makes sense. You know, why not on your way back to Full stop by
Okay.
and try to shoot up Shirahoshi.
Yeah.
And then the cross somehow getting the 2 poneglyph rubbings. That's just, Buggy somehow failing upwards somehow, some way.
Yeah, right now, Cross Guild getting 2 road poneglyph rubbings is in the lead. And behind it is Blackbeard captures Shirahoshi. And then right behind that is Straw Hats plan a Holy Land raid. We got 26 votes. Come on, guys, get the votes up. We're trying to get the 50 votes on all of these so we get a clean number to determine what should have won, what should be here. So vote up if you guys haven't already. I think it's funny that you said the Revs would fight and lose at Mary Joie. I thought when I read that, I was like, oh wow, that's wild. There was a lot of variations, Chris, on the Blackbeard, Fishman Island, Blackbeard, Shirahoshi stuff. So I kind of separated them.
Okay.
So Docs, I went with yours specifically for this one just because you said capture Shirahoshi. Some of the other ones just said invades Fishman Island. I like that you were more specific in your prediction here. So I appreciate that one. But yeah, I mean, beyond that, Straw Hats plan to raid the Holy Land. I don't know that we're there yet. I feel like that's a after Laugh Tale thing, but that's me.
I will say that this is like more of a, like, I didn't actually watch the video, but O'Hara, he just dropped a video on it, and I plan on watching it just an hour long, and I got other stuff to do. But
okay.
But I kind of put it in my head, and I was like, that kind of does make sense because eventually they're gonna have to. And then I don't know why something I haven't like fully like said did deep dive into it yet, but something in me tells me that like they're gonna go back before they go to Laugh Tale. If that makes sense. I don't know why something in me just tells me to go before.
No, I can see it. I can definitely see it, man.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, Docs. It does look like Cross Guild gets 2 road poneglyphs and Blackbeard captures Shirahoshi will be your 2 entries onto the board, or with a chance onto the board. So, I hope you're happy with those 2. But have a good night. Stick around to see if you land on the board or not. All right.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
All right. How you feeling, Chris? You think it happens?
2026?
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay. How many chapters are we supposed to get this year? That's the real question. That was the real, like, I think people should look at that a little bit. I would have kept probably every one of my predictions into Elbath or maybe a cutaway. Maybe. But I don't know. We'll see. We got a couple more super chats sitting. We got Michael Barber, 14 months at Nakama status. Says Larry here just to accept his taxes and judge y'all. They on to you, Larry. And another 5 from Asterio Jack. It says, can someone explain Boa to Cross Guild to me? Wouldn't that be interfering with Luffy's dream with them going after the One Piece? A lot of the Boa cross guild stuff is just kind of the parallel for the Rocks Pirates that people make. Somebody that was deeply in love with Roger ended up on the Cross Guild Rocks Pirates. It's possible that Gloriosa gives Boa some sort of advice to do that. I don't know how successful that will be, but her short stint on the Rocks Pirates did lead to her being on the Roger Pirate ship for at least a brief time. So I don't know. It's always been kind of loose for me, but I can see it. I can see it. Just depends on what Boa's what she's after, what she's willing to deal with, and how much protection she wants. I don't know if she needs protection. She's pretty strong, but you know, if they start sending admirals after her, she'd probably rather have some Yonko protection. Obviously, she'd rather have Luffy's protection, but he ain't giving that to her right now. So, you know, kind of depends. All right, next up, let's get who's here? Alkazar. Alkazar, are you there?
Yes.
All right, talk to me, man. Hit us with your predictions.
Yeah, so I actually ended up changing one.
Ain't no changing, bro. I put graphics in. Ain't no changing.
Graphics?
Whatever 4 you gave me, those are the 4. All right,
Okay.
that's it.
All right. Okay. All right. Because I changed one, and I'm trying to remember what I changed it
Listen,
from.
bro. Go look at the chat. Whatever 4 you had in there, those the 4, bro. I can read you yours if you need me to, man.
Yes. Wait, the third one. It's the third one because I edited the message.
All right. Right now, I have listed for Alkazar Black Blade method reveal, Forest God reveal, Elbaf connected to Sky Islands, and Blackbeard Pirates invade Fishman Island. I do think I might have actually changed yours on accident, low key, to the Heaven Realm is revealed, but that's just for the visual. You say what you need to say.
That'll be fine too.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Okay. First, for the Black Blade method reveal, that I think we're at the point of the story where we're getting closer to Zoro achieving his dream and all of the Straw Hats achieving their dreams, and I just personally feel like either through Ragnir's backstory, or even Uranus's backstory with like Shisui and Ryuma, because we haven't gotten that yet.
Oh, did we lose him? Alcazar, are you still there? I think you muted
Yeah,
up.
sorry, I got a call for a second.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, I think that either through Uranus's backstory or through Ragnar's backstory or through Ryuma's backstory, we will see the method that these black blades are made. And maybe Ragnar's a black weapon, like a black hammer instead of a black blade. So that's my reason for that one. And then it's just like, when are we gonna see this anyway? The Force God reveal. I think that's gonna happen largely because I still believe that Loki is the Force God. I remember I said that on this podcast before as well. And just seeing this transformation, it doesn't make me think anything different at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's very possible that Loki's fruit will be the Force God. Even if it isn't, I think that the gods are starting. They kind of need to be revealed at this point. And I think we're going to at least get one more. We have 2 right now in my mind. The Sea God and the Sun God. So maybe Oda's going to give us one this year, and then like the last one the following year, or maybe just both this year.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to. We were already told that the Sky Islands are connected to Elbaf. So before, I forgot exactly where, but I'm pretty sure it's a thing, right? That the Elbaf is connected to the Sky Islands.
I don't know, man. You tell me. It's your prediction.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's correct. Don't quote me, actually. But anyway, if that is correct, then once we see the Heaven Realm, we should be reintroduced to the Sky Islands and their connection with Elbaf and Yarouge. I'm expecting to see Yarouge coming up soon in the story as well. If not on Elbaf, something to do with what's going on in Marijua, or just I expect him to appear, and I expect him to either pan to Sky Island's connection to what's going on in the world, or something to that capacity. And then Blackbeard invades Fishman Island. The prophecy that we saw on Fishman Island with that lady, I forget her name, Madam something, but she saw Luffy destroying Fishman Island. I'm a believer that that was Catalina, or one of the Blackbeard pirates, and I think that we will see the Blackbeard pirates start to make big moves and go to Fishman Island to do something. But yes, that's the reason for all of my predictions. The one I was going to add was actually the one I was most excited for was the Uranus reveal. I thought we were going to get. I thought it was going to be revealed what Uranus is, but I'll just hold it to my 4.
Okay. All right. I think somebody has a similar one, so that could still make the list. It won't be counted as yours, but it could still make it technically.
Okay, I'll still be happy.
All right. It looks
Which
like
one is?
yeah. The Heaven Realm reveal from Elbaf is number 1 at 50 votes or 50% of the votes, and then the next up is Black Blade reveal, so 26%. So those looks like the 2 that'll be added for you. All right.
Cool. Yeah, pleasure to be here as always. Thank you, guys.
All right, man. Alkazar, stick around to see if your picks or predictions land on the bingo board. All right.
Sure. All right, I'll be here. Bye.
All right. We did get another couple super chats. 5 from Wise Life Gaming. Says, what up, Seb? What's up, man? Would you rather see Yamato and company or Boa and Rayleigh come to Elbaf and help out the Straw Hats? Also, I need my boy Law to come back in 2026. Me personally, I don't want the Straw Hats to get any help. Be real. If I had to choose between them, I think Boa and Rayleigh makes more sense. Mostly because I would like to see a Rayleigh and Gabon reunion. I think that works more effectively than than Yamato, who we kind of, we had time with her already. And we didn't have a lot of time, but, she was like a major focus of an arc that was pretty recent. So, Sky, what's going on, man? We got another 5 from Reggie J. It says, hey, Seb, I missed it, but did you read that long super chat I sent? Yesterday or today? I definitely read it yesterday. I know I missed some earlier, but then I read them all when I did my loop back. My bad, Reggie. But I read it. We make sure to read all the super chats, y'all. We got 2 from Sky. It says, what is this? This is Binks Bingo, Sky. Basically, we had all of our Yonko tiered members in the Discord submit 4 predictions for 2026 in the manga, and we're going to play Binks Bingo. So essentially, I'll put all these predictions, the top 2 rated for each of them, onto a randomizer, and then we'll have 25 that are selected from that randomizer, and that'll create our bingo board. And essentially, if you win bingo, you get experience points in the Discord. It's a lot of fun. People like to have bragging rights over them being right. I know we did it last year. This year we decided to stream it. So you guys want to participate in this kind of stuff, become a Yonko tiered member in the Discord. What's up, Sky? Always good to see you, man. All right. Next up, let's go to Roy Boy. See what Roy Boy's predictions are. Get him in here.
Seb,
yeah.
probably gotta head out.
Okay. That's cool, man. Chris, I'm glad I was able to get you in here early, bro. All right.
Yeah, for sure. When I'm done, if y'all still streaming, I'll hop back in.
Yeah, and I might need your help tracking and organizing the actual bingo board.
Yeah, for sure.
I appreciate
it. And then I'm gonna announce that other game tomorrow.
Okay. All right. I'm with that. That sounds good to me.
But tomorrow I find out if I need to get surgery though, so we'll see.
You all right?
Bruh, I tore my meniscus like over the weekend.
You tore your meniscus? I talked to you over the weekend. You ain't say nothing.
Bruh, it's crazy.
You getting old, man.
It's a long story. It's not my fault. I was running in dangerous conditions.
Hit me later, bro. I need the full backstory on this. This sounds crazy, bro.
I'll tell you. But yeah, again, MRI tomorrow, so we'll see how bad the tear is.
Okay. All right. Get better, man. Feel better.
For sure. Seb, Larry, see y'all. Good luck with the rest of the stream.
Yeah, man. Yo, Larry, is your mic good? I see you keep jumping off mute, but I don't see anything coming out from you. Maybe we lost Larry. But Roy boy, talk to us, man.
Oh snap! I was distracted listening to them.
Good, you good, man.
Oh man. So go over the 4.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't have good names for the 2.
Okay.
So I just kind of threw names out there. Did not expect to defend them. But we're gonna get the last Straw Hat. So I just kind of threw Law's name out there because I figured he's already worked with them before.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got the Grand Fleet finally makes a move altogether.
Okay.
Dragon has a fight with Garling. I think it's just going to be an inevitable collision at some point. And then we're going to see Emu's face.
Emu's
kind of just
face. All right.
Whether it's like a shadow distorted thing or if it's a legitimate face, I think it's kind of we're going to get a reveal.
Okay. Emu face reveal. All right. Vote up. I'm putting the poll up now, everybody. Vote up for Roy Boy's predictions in 2026. Again, we're trying to get the 50 votes at least to determine what the top 2 vote getters will be. Again, it was Emu's face reveal. It was Dragon fights Garling. The Grand Fleet moves all together for the first time. And Law for next Nakama. So, yeah. Vote up, vote up, vote up, vote up. What do you want to make the board the most, Roy Boy? That's what I need to know.
Honestly, I feel like the one that would make the most sense out of all of them would just be either the Emu face reveal or the Grand Fleet moving.
I really did like the Grand Fleet moving. You were the only one that really mentioned them at all in like the predictions that I saw. And I was like, okay, that's a good one. I feel like it's been a while since we've got anything from them. Aruden is one of the Grand Fleet members. Like, it would be cool if like they came to his aid if he was like hurt or something. You know, I just kind of like that. Like, there's 2 Grand Fleet members on Elbaf right now. It would make sense for the other Grand Fleet members to pull up, right? Like,
especially with what happened to Barto.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's the other thing. Like, Shanks involved in this somehow. He got connections to Elbaf. Straw Hats are here. Haruden's here. Barto got bodied. Like, I don't know. I feel like it makes a lot of sense for them to move. But we'll see if they make it. We'll see if they make the list. Right now, we have Emu face reveal as your number 1 vote getter. So I don't know about that one, man. It's not looking good for you. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, they're fighting Emu, so it's not impossible, right?
That's kind of what I was thinking. Is just at some point, either whether it's like a hockey blast that kind of just makes it slip away for a minute, like the facade, and you can just kind of see it, or something along those lines.
All right, and then Grand Fleet all moves together for the first time is next up.
That one is probably the one that I would say the most, just because I've been waiting to see him move. They keep making that big deal of how he has the biggest Grand Fleet, but we've never seen him actually mobilize.
Yeah, maybe it's time, man. Maybe it's time. All right. I'm going to end the voting there. I appreciate all you guys' votes. We'll see if that makes it to, or these 2 make it to the final board there. We did get a $5 super chat from Skylance. It says, yo, if Emu is that baddie on the screen, I'm 100% team Emu. Skylance, bro. It's funny. When I looked up, like, because I was trying to get images for all you guys' predictions, right? So I could have a visual for the people. I looked up Emu face reveal, and 90% of the stuff was just Emu as some huge racked chick. I was like, what's happening? I didn't know. I didn't know it was to this degree how down bad the One Piece community was, man. I didn't know.
Oh, it's bad, man.
Okay. But Roy Boy, stick around to see if either of these predictions make the ultimate Binks Bingo board, okay?
Definitely. Sounds good.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
All right, later.
All right, next up is going to be NYC Anime Nerd. Yeah, there we go. Nerd, you there?
Oh, I was just hitting you that I was like, may I go soon?
Oh no, you're good. You're next up, man. Talk to me.
Word, what's up? I don't need. Let me pull up what I said for mine. I didn't know we were really defending them.
Yeah, you gotta defend them, man. You don't just get to give predictions. You gotta come
Well,
with the heat.
like one of the, like no. It's just like that's why I went with like wild, full court shot ones. Like,
Oh, speaking of
you
which,
know,
I did have to edit one of yours to add just that fifth one that you sent, the paw fruit one.
okay.
Yeah, so that's your that subtract
So
the
I
one
do
I
have-
yeah.
Which one did you edit?
I removed the that long one I pinged you about. I forgot what it was.
Ah,
My bad.
that's the one that's gonna hit.
My bad. It might.
That's so
It
fucked.
might. It might.
That's so. Oh, excuse me. That one is going to be the one that probably hits. All right. So, wait. So, okay. So, the first one I have, I'm not going to get super deep into it because I have a theory on it that I'm finishing, but I will give you guys the basis. So, a lot of you guys know I did a David Bowie theory. So I have a John Bon Jovi theory, and Bon Jovi means divine Jupiter. Now, Jupiter's also the planet with the most moons, and it has a 400-year-old part in it called the Great Red War. And where it ties back into, in the band Bon Jovi, there is a band member named Shanks, and then there's also a band member named Sabo. Now, Sabo also tried out to replace Ace Frehley, the guitar player from Kiss, and his name being Ace also is where it all ties in. So I believe that Sabo and Saint Jupiter's or Jupiter's are going to be related to Shank, Shammy, and Figureland. The second one was so Mihawk took Yoru from the throne room. Now, if you look at the panels of the throne room, there's only 19 swords. So one is missing from the ancient 20 kingdoms. I believe that was a Nerona sword, and the souls of his family may be in there.
Okay.
Now, third one, monkey lineage is tied to Shandora, I believe. So, dragon, first of all, dragon to me looks very much like Calgara. I know to go off silhouettes and looks isn't a thing, but we have that. Then also the chieftain looks like Garp. And I just believe between their between the history of the Sky Islands, the Sky people, the Sky tribes, that he is going to be Shandorian, and we are going to find that out. And actually, so dragons, the band he wears. So there's the tattoo on his face and the band he wears. In I was looking up both of them in Norse because we're in Eldath, but if you look at Norse runes, that symbol actually means like a lineage of the gods.
Okay.
And gods are obviously a big part of the Sky tribes. I guess you could say history. And then the last one was the Sunny gets the pawpaw fruit, and that was a goddamn joke.
Oh.
Just like
You asked me to add it. I thought you wanted it.
I also asked you to add this, that Ty D. Knott is going to be the future king of the world.
I didn't see that one. Did you? I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it's the one that I just asked you. No, but I do think, I do think though, like, this is just, like, listen, I don't think this one's going to happen, but, like, I think it would be cool. So, Kuma guarded the Sunny, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be so cool. I know I don't like the fact that it would be a way for the Sunny to fast travel, but it could be a way for them to get places that they can't, like using abyss marks and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But yeah, I think Kuma has, like a deep connection to the Straw Hats, and also, like, I don't know, like, if I was to ask you, would you consider at the time, like, the Going Merry and now the Sunny, would you consider them part of the crew? Like, I would say yes.
I would say yes as well.
And so like, it's I know that how would it work on water? And I've thought about that, and the only interesting thing that I could really come up with to fight it is, like, like Kuma, he takes all the pain in the village. Like, what if he's, like, literally just taking, like, that pain in a sense? Like, obviously, it just, like, makes you not be able to use it, but like, if it's, like, if it's like that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that's what I think with that.
All right. Well, right now, nerd, your votes are Monkey Lineage is tied to Shandora leading, and Mihawk took Yoru from the throne room as the number 2. So those will be the 2 that get submitted for the randomizer. We'll see if they end up on the board, man. All right.
You know that the first one wasn't Sabo is related to
Was that
Saint
not what
Jupiter.
it?
No, it's Sabo and or Saint Jupiter are related to the Figurlins.
Oh, my bad.
It's like the moon, like it's a planet with most moons and thing. Yeah. But it's all right. It's all right. You did that, and you also put the one that is gonna hit, not happen.
My bad, bro.
So it's cool. It's cool, guys. Cool.
Nerd, stick around.
The randomizer is gonna also randomly not land on mine, so it's cool.
I'm gonna live stream it, so we'll see.
No, I'm just kidding. I gotta go stream anyways in a minute.
Okay. Have a good stream.
All right. Yep. You too.
All right. Damn, I butchered his prediction. My bad. All right. We did get another super chat from Sky. It says, "What if Yoru was taken from? Wait, if Yoru was taken from the throne room, wouldn't that entail that Yoru has ties to the Nefertari family?" Perhaps. All right. Next up, it's gonna be Up One Chris. Let's get Up One in here. Up One, you there?
It's my turn.
Okay.
I was literally looking down on my phone when you did that, so that's the only reason I'm there.
All right. Talk to us, man. Explain your predictions for 2026.
All right. So I'm pretty sure one of my first predictions was Blackbeard becomes a king, right? Mm-hmm. So I think I already explained that in a previous stream. Him taking out Dragon or Shanks to get that spot. My second take, I can't even remember what it was. Hold on, let me go.
It was we get the Void Sentry flashback through Emu's perspective.
Okay, so we'll be in the and we'll see, like, we'll be fighting Emu or something like that, and then there'll be a like a flashback moment. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Chris, you good? Oh. Who's Chris? Oh, he's muted now. I don't know. In case Chris can't come back, his 4 predictions were Blackbeard becomes a king, basically one of the 20 kings, one of the 20 seeded kings or whatever. Like basically gets access to like a reverie, like he was trying to. Next was Garp saves dragon. So that was pretty cool. Void Sentry from Emu's Eye, so in some sort of flashback or flash to that moment. And then sea levels rise. So the sea levels are supposed to rise again another 100 meters thanks to an ancient weapon attack. So I put sea levels rise in general for him. I don't know what happened to Chris, but we'll see if he can make it back here to elaborate a little bit further on his. I kind of like the Dragon Saves Garp one, specifically because we saw them kind of beefing at the end of the God Valley flashback. So it would be kind of cool if, like, coming out of that, we do get like another moment between the two of them where, you know, bygones are bygones, or even though like hate you, you're my dad or whatever, I don't respect you, I still understand how important you are to the world. I still love you as my father, and you know, I think it will be a pretty good. I think that'll be a pretty good moment. I don't know if we're getting it, but
Okay,
I'd like it. There you go.
I have returned. I'm sorry. I'm at work at the moment,
Okay.
and you called me while I was outside the van. But
you can.
But okay, thank you. I appreciate the elaboration on the points.
Mm-hmm.
The emu thing, like I just said, I think it would be a fighting moment, and then we get a little flashback of the Void Central from Emu's perspective of. It brings me back to God Valley when he said, Davy was never king. So I think we could see more of that side of the Void Century. So skipping on to that, Garp getting saved by Dragon, right? So Dragon has already had run-ins with Blackbeard. So I think he would either try to save his dad to either to repay whenever Garp released him from prison, or he would just save his dad because he's like, you know what, that is my dad. I don't know if he still follows or believes in the world government, but that's still my father, so I'm gonna go save him. Or it would be like a I'm gonna save you from this moment type. Mm-hmm. So it'll be he sees that Garp is captured by Blackbeard, like in a newspaper or something like that, mm-hmm. And it just so happens that Blackbeard is at either Mary Joas or they're in close proximity. He's like, you know what? Let's just go save him.
Okay.
So that's that. And the last take was.
Oh, you coming in choppy again?
Sorry. The last take?
Oh, you don't remember? Oh, it was the sea levels rise.
Okay, so we're gonna see the ancient weapon be used again. Mm-hmm. Now, this is what I'm thinking. I don't think it'll be Pluton. I think it's either gonna be Uranus or it's gonna be the other ancient weapon that we're gonna see that either takes out an island, or like I said, we'll see Emu's version of the flashback. It could be something like that, where we see Uranus used in the past, and it takes out an island and makes the sea level rise. Mm-hmm. So,
okay,
that's all I got.
All right, you have 2 drawing right now. Dragon Saves Garp and Sea Levels Rise are your top 2 vote getters right now. We still got 5 more votes to get to 50. So vote up in the chat. I think those 2 will end up being the 2 though.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Appreciate that. Yes, sir. We sure will. Appreciate you for letting me play.
Of course, man. Of course. Again, I'm going to try to be doing more of these like Yonko specific games or streams or just activities. I know Chris is going to be launching one within the next couple of days. So tune in for that. I don't know if you guys, you know, I won't step on his toes. I won't spoil. So I don't even know if Larry knows about that one. So we'll see. Yeah.
What you do, Seth?
I mean, it's just something Chris came up with, and I said, hey, let's target the Yonko tier membered people, see if they want to participate in it. And I think some of y'all would have some fun with that. So we'll see.
That's a bet.
All right, man. Stick around and see if your predictions make the board. All right.
All right, bet.
Have a good one. And
be safe, man.
Yeah.
You too.
All right. We did get another 20 Canadian from Skyland Sky. Appreciate you, bro. It says, yo, Seb, I got to head out. Got a One Piece card game. 3 back-to-back tourneys, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. My boy coming over so we can practice. I'll see y'all on Discord. This idea is very cool. Thank you, Skylands. Yeah, man. Appreciate that. I hope you win your tournaments, bro. I hope you ace that. I've seen one TCG tournament live. They were really into it. It looked pretty cool to me. I ain't gonna lie. I was tempted to actually like buy a deck and start playing, but it didn't happen. It is what it is. But yeah, Sky, kill it, bro. Let us know if you win. For sure. All right. Next up is gonna be. Oh, actually, never mind. Can't be Gaidimon. He texted me. It's gonna be young Bull Trent. So Trent, come on down, man. Trent, you there?
Yo.
Trent, what's going on, bro?
And nothing much. Watching YouTube.
All right. Talk to us, man. What? Talk to us about your 4 predictions for 2026.
Ah, yes, the greatness of my 4 predictions. Let me just pull these back up here.
Y'all don't be remembering y'all predictions. That's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Hey, well, you did take one away from mine, so I have to.
That's true.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So first, it's of course the one I've been talking about. Doflamingo's joining Cross Guild.
Okay.
I think this is the reason for that is I think it's that time that Doflamingo's finally gonna get put back into the story, and we're finally gonna get somewhere. Just judging by the flashbacks, judging by the flashbacks and everything, I feel like it's that time.
Huh?
All right. My second one, or technically my third one, is Zoro's gonna unlock Future Sight.
Huh?
I feel like he's gonna get Future Sight just because if he is, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to have Future Sight if you're a Conqueror's Hockey user. But like I feel like this: if he's gonna be a Conqueror's Hockey user, he's gonna start fighting some people to where, he's gonna need Future Sight to fight some of the people now that he's going up again, just because it's about time for Endgame. And I mean, he's the second strongest on the ship. Without Future Sight, I feel like coming down to this stretch that we're having now, he's probably gonna need that's probably gonna need something that I feel like Oda's gonna develop with him.
Huh?
3. This is a stretch, and this is kind of one I just felt like throwing out there. Crocodile becomes a hockey user.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna keep it a bug. I don't know why I put it. I don't know.
Those be the ones that hit, man.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Before you told me to change one of them, I was stuck at 3 and just came up with one. So, and if this is the one that hits, I'm probably gonna be mad because I'm not gonna lie. I wanted the first one to hit.
Okay.
But the last one I have is Mihawks versus Shanks fight in the Flash, in a way of the flashback. I don't want the new fight. I don't want them to fight now. I want to get Mihawk versus Shanks flashbacks. I feel like we're gonna get it because we've just got, we've got stuff on Shanks with him being a Celestial. We're getting more info on Shanks. So I feel like if there's any time that we would be getting the flashback, I feel like it's going to be here. And it may not be as drawn out as I would love for it to be, but I feel like we're going to get that. We're going to get something about it, and it's going to shock.
Okay. Well, it's your number 1 vote getter is Doflamingo joins Cross Guild. Your number 2 vote getter right now is Mihawk versus Shanks flashback, with number 3 being Zoro unlocks future sight. Crocodile becomes a hockey you didn't get any votes. So
I didn't think it would. So like I didn't think it would. Just just I mean, I literally was just like, you know what, let's throw this one out there. I just need to put one in now. So yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm honestly glad that it doesn't get put in there.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, guys, vote up. I'm trying to get the 50 votes. Right now, it's pretty close between Mihawk versus Shanks flashback and Zoro unlocks future sight. Vote up, vote up, vote up, vote up. I want to get a good to 50 before I confirm.
Yes.
It does look like it's going to be Doflamingo joins Cross Guild and Mihawk versus Shanks flashback. Those would be your top 2.
Yeah, sorry, I lost my voice pretty good. I had streamed for like 7 hours last night.
Did you? Jeez, man.
Yeah, a lot of yelling at my monitor and a lot of very big rage moments while playing Madden.
Hey, man, did you win? Were you successful in your stream? Is the question.
Yeah, we were going to break our record in this like game mode, which was 15 wins, and we ended up getting 19. So we're trying to beat. We needed to win a couple more games, and we would have been on the leaderboard for the top 100 people in the world.
Dang. I mean, keep cracking, man. You get there.
Hey, yeah.
Dude, I haven't played Madden in so long.
Man, Larry, you be playing Madden? You be playing any games, man?
Larry game more than I do.
Man, I just don't hear Larry saying anything. You gotta ask him something, man.
No, I don't think I play that many games anymore.
I know he could catch the fade, though, in One Piece Burning Blood.
Bro, if they come out with a One Piece Fighters, then we could talk.
The Burning Blood is a fighters.
Ain't the same.
I'm talking about like versus 3v3, like DBZ fighters.
You want Marvel versus Capcom, but with One Piece.
Look, bro. I'm just waiting for the next Pirate Warriors to come out.
Pirate Warriors Empires, man. It's coming, Trent. Believe that.
Hey, look, I'm just saying I'm
gonna make Dofi the Pirate King, man. I'm gonna do it.
Bruh, do it for us, man. Hey, I got Dofi maxed out on Pirate Warriors. I maxed out Dofi. And cousin, I'm not gonna lie, Larry would be so mad because my cousin maxed out Kid for some damn reason. He maxed out Kid. And in there, Larry would probably want to like absolutely kill the screen because they actually give Kid like his Conquerors hockey. So like all you see is him like spamming that with Kid.
Listen, just know Larry was addicted to. He used to main a Nell in Pirate Warriors too. So don't ever let him downplay Pirate Warriors. He used to love that. He would come over specifically to play as a Nell and just spam all the lightning attacks, and then he would leave. He'd be like, "That was fun. I'm out."
I would play. My 3 people was Doflamingo. Then I'd play Ace. And then when we wanted to play as Marines, I'd play Kizaru because he's the GOAT. Better than the kind of, yeah, I said it. I said it.
Now we got to drop Trent.
Nah. I'm just kidding.
Stick around to see which if either of these make it to the final board, all right?
All right, I got you.
See you, Trent.
All right. See ya.
All right, we got a couple more super chats sitting. We got 20 from Reggie J. It says, do y'all think Luffy showcased a dab of ranch of observation hockey versus Mihawk at Marine Ford? With question mark and eye emojis. And low-key, a preview of Shanks versus Mihawk low-key attacks like Luffy and Mihawk not trying to cope talk. Hashtag leakage, hashtag Haitian tax, hashtag conquerors. Reggie, are you Haitian? I didn't know that. I was about to do a little bit of a little Seb lore, man. You know, never mind. I ain't gonna say all that. You know what? I am gonna say it. Reggie, I lost my virginity to a Haitian woman. Anyway, another 2 from Reggie J. Facts Trent Shanks flashback with answers a lot. LOL. Yeah, I mean it would. It could. And another 5 from Reggie. Pirate Warriors 5 for PS5 is fire. Trent, I'll do the same. Max out and word. Kid? Listen, Kid was fun to play with on Pirate Warriors. I enjoyed it. Fun to play with. Hey, man. This is why the people here, bro. This is why the people here. They want to know about us, man. The part of us that we can't talk about on the Monday stream, bro. That part. All right, Larry. Another 5 for Reggie J. Pirate Warriors, Gear, 5th, Luffy, Zoro, and Shanks Law with the Haitian flags 100, and you good, bro. Hey, fire. Hey, man. Listen, there's a story there, bro. There's a story there. I ain't gonna tell it today, but there's a story. All right. It does look like Trents are gonna be Doflamingo joins Cross Guild and Mihawk versus Shanks. Flashback. All right. Next up, let's get who's here to talk? Who's here to talk? Who's here? T-Raw. T-Raw on here. T-Raw, you there? T-Raw going once. T-Raw going twice. Doesn't look like we got T-Raw. I'll drop him for now. Next up, let's get Reaper in here. Reaper, you there?
Yeah.
All right, man. Talk to me, bro. Defend your 4 takes for 2020 or 4 predictions for 2026.
For sure. So basically, y'all know how the Mary had her whole spirit that popped up in, like, I guess Skypia for the first time, and it ended up saving him and his hobby.
Yeah.
I feel that if we were to get a ship upgrade or a better ship, the Thousand wouldn't die in the sense that Mary did. So their spirit would probably expose, come out and then transfer, I guess, to the new, or I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I don't know. It's a little out there. It's not one of those power scale type of things. It's just something that I would like to see.
So like
personally,
the Clubouterman for Sunny. I like that.
Yeah, especially because we haven't seen too much of the Thousand Sunny needing to be repaired or fixed, but it's been cared for a lot. It's been given upgrades. It's been loved by the actual crew. You think that they would have loved it because it's not the Mary? No, it was made specifically for them. There's parts of the ship specifically for each Straw Hat. I feel like it's valid to think that there is a phlebotomy for the Thousand Sunny, especially when they have memoirs or shout outs to the Mary inside of the ship. I don't know. So, and the next one was Zoro's first blackened blade. He'll blacken his first blade and this year. Whether that's the Waddle Ichimonji, I don't know. But it should be, to be fair. He'd be the most connected to it. But he doesn't always use that sword when fighting, because that's mainly the sword that he puts in his mouth. When he's using 1 or 2 sword style is one of the other ones. So if he was to just take out somebody, it might not be the Watto, but because my theory is that you blacken your blade by actually killing a Conqueror's Haki user, soaking your blade in their blood with blacken it. So whether that's the Watto would be less likely if it's to be the first one. If he puts that one in his mouth, I don't know. But yeah, he would blacken his first one this year, and it's more likely than not that it'll be this year, because of the fact that we're getting past the Shanks meeting Loki. So we'll have to get into Shanks and Mihawk, and in that we'll have to get into Black and Blade. So I feel like it's more likely that it'll happen this year than like later on.
Okay.
I had Blackbeard versus Sabo.
Yeah,
I think.
Elaborate on that one. Talk to me.
Yeah. All right. I don't think either of them will come out of this fight dead. Okay. But I do think that the Revs will have to go to Marie's Law, and if they're not already up there wreaking havoc, people are debating whether or not that's the Revs up there or the Blackbeard Pirates. So if both of the people have reason to go up there and they have different intentions, they might clash. And if they clash, regardless of like the history of Ace and Blackbeard, I feel like there would be a fight. Because I don't even think that Salo knows that Blackbeard was the reason that. So they would have no reason to like have any drama there. But strictly the principle of what they both believe in and what their intentions are, if they were to meet, which would be this year, because again, people are speculating that one side or the other side is in Marie's War right now. So if both sides ended up going, they would meet. That's what I'm saying here, you know.
Okay.
So it would be this year because we'd have to see what's happening in Marie's War sometime soon. And if that's that, it'll be that.
All right. And then your last one was Emu / Garling versus Shanks. Talk to me.
Yeah, okay, that one was more of a like possibility of like something to happen at the end of the year, if at all. That's more the 1% thing, is what I'm trying to say. You know, that I think Garling wouldn't want to fight Shanks because he spent so long. I said this to you. He tried so long to get him back. When he eventually saw Shanks come to Marie's Wall, he welcomed him. You know, they were going to get him to the same level that Shamrock was. Apparently, is what they wanted. You're like, oh yes, my son. But Emu might use that against Garling because Garling. This is headcanon, but I don't think that Garling exactly follows or is exactly in tune with Emu's line of thinking. You know, he more has his own agenda. This is my headcanon again, which is why Maffey and Summers sometimes like they're kind of reluctant to do what Emu's asking. You know. Like we saw on LBF, Summers was like, why do we have to do this? Like, it was like, you have to surrender your country to me. Like, I don't want to. Like, it feels kind of reluctant to me. He doesn't want to do this with. I mean, he has fun at the same time because it's in his nature to, I guess, be evil, but to take pleasure in these things, especially with his power. But he doesn't exactly line up with Emu's beliefs. So I feel like the whole thing with them following Garling separately, Emu might use the Covenant, the Girl State Covenant against Garling to have him fight Shanks, and Shanks would probably take him.
Okay. All right. Sounds good to me. Guys, vote up. I'm trying to get the 50 votes on these each, so I get a nice round number. It does look like Zoro Blacken's Watto is your #1 vote getter right now. And then Blackbeard versus Sabo is #2, with Sonny Klabouterman at 3. Emu versus Garling and Shanks, or Emu via Garling versus Shanks at the bottom. I'll say of these, I really enjoyed the Sonny Klabouterman one to think about. I thought it was really interesting and unique. It wasn't something I saw some like Sonny upgrade ones in there. But I did like the Klabouterman thought process, and I like that when you elaborated on it, you kind of spoke to not just the Sonny getting an upgrade, but if we are moving away from the Sonny, I don't think that's happening, but if we are, there should be a Klabouterman that comes up, right? And it should be something that we see.
Right.
That would be pretty cool. I would like to see that. I think maybe the fact that Sunny got its wood from the Atom Tree, probably from Elbaf, might lean into some of that there. I think Oda could really.
You think the Clebotomy could be a giant then for this Atom Tree wood?
Who knows? I mean, we've already had conversations about like the hammers, right? Like the Galila is like a war. It's called the Warhammer Company. That's what it's like translates to, right? And then like hammers are a huge focal point on Elbaf, clearly. And then these Galley Ra giants are like such a big focal point too. It's like I'm wondering if there's just going to be some more shipwright lore that's dropped. Like we might get the reveal of Cleboutermans. Maybe we go to Heaven Realm, we get to see a bunch of Cleboutermans up there. Like I don't know where exactly Cleboutermans come into like Norse lore. Yeah, I don't know how they come into play there, but in general, I do think that could be really.
They're kind of German.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah. I
figured that just based off the naming. It does look like the Clebouterman took the lead over the second place at 24%. So maybe I got my will, man. Maybe I got my wish. All right.
Hey. Let's look. I'm wishing for it. Fingers crossed. Yeah. I thought that people would like the Zoro one because people like Zoro. So
yeah. Okay. Reaper.
But I'm glad that people are messing with the Clebouterman doing. And I hear you saying goodbye. So
you could stick around so we can determine exactly where or if these land on the overall Binks Bingo board. All right.
For sure. Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Because the board kind of confuses me. So it's going to be generated randomly on a board, correct?
Yeah. So what's gonna work is I'm gonna leave the board blank, right? And then I'm gonna put these all the ones that are selected, the top 2 from each of y'all. There'll probably be 30 of y'all because I got 15 entries. I got 15 people to do entries at 4 a pop, and we're gonna take 2 from each. So there'll be 30 entries onto the board itself, and then I'll only determine 25. Like I'll do the randomizer, and whatever the randomizer creates, like the first 25 that are on there, those will be the ones that are selected, and I'll just go in order. Like this is the first one, second one, third one on the board itself.
And do you randomize it like for every specific board, so each board is unique, or is it like every person gets that same board? All right, for sure.
Board. Yeah, it's a TOPT board, man. That's it. All right. We could maybe do that if y'all want, but I'm not about to do all that. I'll tell you that right now. All right.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah, man.
Well, have a good night. Like the stream.
Yeah, like the stream.
Well, I come at you.
Reaper funny for that. Right? You did get another $2 super chat from T-Raw. It says, laughing, I don't know why I couldn't hear you. Well, I'm gonna wait my turn. All right, you'll be next up soon. Next we're gonna go to Guy D Mon because he told me that he's available now. Guy D Mon, are you there? Guy D Mon going once? Yo, what's going on, man?
Hello? You can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I think the first one I had was Barbo is gonna be the man marked by flames. I think Barbo should at least be a candidate. He should be a candidate because we never saw what happened to him at the end of God Valley. I think he has some sort of ties to Sunbow. So I'm thinking, what if Sunbow could told him where the road poneglyph was because of his journey with Roger. And then with the whirlpools and stuff, Barbo's a fishman, so he could probably create whirlpools. With the black ship, we know that Roger's ship was made by a fishman, so Barbo could just known a fishman shipwright and it could have been just a new ship that's been made or whatever by a new fishman or some fishman that he knew. I think the second one I had was another Straw Hat's gonna get an awakening, and I think it's gonna probably be Brooke.
Okay.
I think probably gonna awaken his fruit, maybe in this arc, because of his because we all know he has something to do with Gunko, and I feel like Brooke, he's probably gonna use his music and his powers to find a way to reverse the curses of like the Dami Reversi or something. That's what I'm thinking. The third one I had was I think Luffy's gonna destroy Elbaf, or Elbaf somehow gets destroyed in some way.
Okay.
Like almost the same way that God Valley got destroyed. A big battle happens, and then it gets destroyed, and that's what forces the giants to have to be accepted into the world by other nations.
Okay. I like
That
the thought process there, especially with the different forms of Nika. Like one of the Nika's a destroyer. It's so, to me, it's so far fetched, right? Like that Elbaf would be destroyed. Like it's so huge, bro.
I know but I feel like that's like the next big thing because he already destroyed Onigashima, so it's like, what's the next big thing? I feel like Elbaf could be the next big thing, and I think the last one I had was the death of Garp.
Yeah.
I think with Blackbeard having Garp right now and how he is, I think we're probably gonna see him go soon because even with Luffy fighting the Gorosei on Egghead and stuff like that, and him gonna find out about the Holy Knights on Elbaf, I feel like he's not taking things as seriously as he should still. So he's gonna need another reality check, another wake up, and I think uh, Garb dying is gonna be that reality check that puts him in realization. Is like, oh, I need to lock in. It's not just jokes anymore.
Okay. All right, guys, vote up. We do need 50 votes to determine what will be the that are entered for Guy Mon on the Binks Bingo randomizer. Right now, Straw Hat Delphi Awakening is the top vote getter at 47% with 32 votes. Barbell Man Marked by Flames is 25%, number 2.
Even
Garb
for the
Death for 3 at 22%. And Luffy Destroys Elbaf at 6.
for the Barbara one about being man marked by flames, I feel like I forgot her name. The mermaid that had the prediction of Luffy destroying Elbaf. I mean, Fishman Island.
Yeah.
I forgot her name, but I feel like that also
Shirley.
ties to Barbell being a fishman, having ties to Fishman Island, and then having that last poneglyph. So part of me thinks that maybe is the last battle going to take place on Fishman Island, but that's just me.
Yeah, vote up, y'all. Right now it's swinging. Garp's Death versus Barbell Man Marked by Flames. Talk to us, man. Who y'all got in that? What do y'all want to see on the board? What do y'all want to see? What is more likely to happen in 2026? Garp passing or Barbell being revealed to be the man marked by flames? It's looking like Garp's Death is pulling away a little bit here. Guys, vote up. Trying to get the 50 votes. Trying to get the 50 votes. If you haven't already, please like the stream. I do see we have 123 viewers right now, but only 97 likes. Hit that like button. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. While we get those votes in, I did want to say, guys, I really appreciate y'all being here. I know this is a more unique stream for us. I want to shout out to all the Yonko. I know I basically hit y'all with like only a couple days to get me y'all predictions, and then I basically said, yo, I need these by today, by X time, and y'all got them to me. So thank you for everybody that was able to participate. If you want to be a participant of streams like this, of activities like this, of games like this, become a Yonko on the Discord's tier membership. Only the Yonkos are allowed to participate in this, Yonkos and mods and staff. So, yeah. All right, I do think we have our confirmed top 2. It's going to be Garp's Death and Straw Hat Delphi Awakening. So, Gadimon, I hope you're happy with those 2. Those are gonna be your 2
that's good. That's good. That's fine with me.
Yeah, those are gonna be your 2 representatives, bro. Stick around and see whether they land on the Binks Bingo board. All right.
All right, but thank you.
Yeah, man. All right. Next up, who I got left? Who I got left on the list here? It's gonna be. Oh, Mario's still not here. Probably sleep, man. It's early for him. I got Bull already. Oh, T-Roll. T-Roll. T-Roll, let's try this again, man. T-Row, you there?
Yo.
Yep. All right, man. I hear you now.
Yeah, we in it. My bad. I had a lot going on.
You good, man. You good. Talk to me. Talk to us about your top 4 predictions for 2026. You had some interesting ones, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. What was my first one?
See, y'all not remembering y'all predictions is
No.
killing me,
I got him. I just got to pull him up. Okay. And no. Listen, I got it. And now returns to the story.
Okay.
With some, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm on this. Okay, hold on. But that one, I've been waiting on that one to happen for a minute. I ain't gonna lie. And Nels is one of my favorite characters, so I feel like it's been implied that he's gonna like come back because his whole thing was like essentially like on some emu type stuff. You know what I'm saying? He wants to be recognized and acknowledged as a god. Like a lot of people believe that's why he destroyed Burka because they didn't recognize him as their god, so he just destroyed him. I think he destroyed Burka so nobody could get the same knowledge that he got from Burka because he obviously like knows a few things that other people don't know. You know what I mean? The fact to even know to travel to the moon, to know that that was a place to go to. You know what I mean? Instead of just looking at it like whatever. You know what I mean? It's like a satellite. You know what I mean? It's not even air there as far as we know. But he goes to the moon and we see what he finds. It's a leftover civilization. He sees that okay, I came all the way here and the people that were here left it. You know what I mean? He sees all the ruins and the automaton and everything, and Anel's whole thing, like I said, it's to be acknowledged as God. You can't be God and nobody knows you're there. You know what I mean? As far as he wanted to be recognized as God, you know what I mean? His image of God. So he's pretty much like the god of nothing if he stays on the moon. So I feel like he obviously is going to return back to the story. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people make like a good point about him to where like he's one of the few people that Luffy beats that still effectively achieves their goal. He still did what he wanted to do after Luffy beat him.
He's still pussed though. Don't get it twisted.
Whoa.
Get twisted. I'll never forget.
I just said one of my favorite characters.
Don't ever forget. Listen, I'm gonna call a spade, bro.
You ran away. Hit, like fetish or something with like crapping on like people's favorite characters. You talk crap about Vegeta.
Listen.
When I said he's my favorite. Law, you hit on the law.
I'm gonna give you the real every time, man. Give you the real.
We gonna wait till it's confirmed real. You know what I mean? But like I said, I feel like Anel is gonna come back. Like I said, he already knows all this stuff that other people don't know all over the One Piece Blue Planet. But one thing we do know is where the original gods on the Blue Planet live. The red line where Marie's Wire is. I think that when Nell comes back, that's his goal. He wants to go there. You know what I mean? To sit where everybody else recognized the other gods before. Okay, if I live here, I should be a god then. You know, per his whole stilo, his whole mentality. That's my whole like, you know, as far as that one goes. But I'm really like 100% sure Nell's coming back, but I don't know if that's cope or not.
All right, man, you've been on a Nell for 5 minutes, bro. You got 3 other predictions. Talk to me.
I know. Chill. Kane, his backstory, I feel like we never got it. And I thought it was going to come in God Valley. I feel like, you know, the name itself, they were the original gods on the planet. King.
Oh, okay, King. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So I feel like I said, the same thing. He's literally, it was God Valley. I was so sure that was when his backstory was going to come out. So I feel like we still haven't got that. And like I said, if the Sky people in general, if I think the Sky people in general are going to still be a thing, like a lot of people keep saying, Rouge is their number one contender for coming in the next arc or two. You know what I mean? I feel like if all those things are going to happen, if I feel like Anel's going to come back, a lot of people feel like Rouge is going to come back. I feel like we got to give just like the Sky people reveal in general, right? And King is one of them. So that's pretty much my whole spiel on that. But I'm like, I hate to say this, but I'm almost just as certain that that's going to happen.
You what?
Because I'm almost just as certain that that's going to happen as I am the Enel thing, because I just love the Scott Peel. That's my favorite art. I just love Scott Peel.
I'm seeing that.
You know what I'm saying? Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. But what's my third? The ancient weapon. It's time. I don't feel like I'm the only one that thinks the ancient weapon thing. I feel like I was probably one of the first people to say it, but it's time. You know what I mean? We haven't. They literally were. What's his name? Momo was literally ready to bust Pluton out earlier. You know what I mean? Just a few chapters ago. He's like, oh, we should go. Oh, no, never mind. Well, not yet, not yet. You know what I mean? Then we got Uranus just came out. I don't know if that's a weird pronunciation, but we just like got hinted on that. You know what I mean? But it's all covered up with clouds. But like we didn't even know it was a thing until they showed us that. But we still don't see it. We know Poseidon is Hirohoshi. You know what I mean? So that's why I said pretty much just Pluton and Uranus was my main focus on the ancient weapon reveal. But like I said, I feel like it's time. I feel like it's probably going to be Pluton. It's going to be broken out because I don't feel like we're going to get a Uranus reveal until we go to Marie's Water fight Imu and them.
Okay.
The last one was from one of yours truly, infamous, your favorite ranter. He believes that's my cousin. So that hey y'all in the chat, that's my cousin. So I had to throw him in one too. I was talking to him while I was coming up with mine. So he believes that Alkazar and Blackbeard are related in some way. You know what I mean? So cousin, distant, uncle, something. I don't know. But I threw that in there for him. So I don't got nothing on that. I just wanted to throw one for fun.
Is Infamous saying it on his daddy's side or his mama's side? I'm just trying to figure out if Alkazar is a Davy Clan member or not. What we saying?
I think he's going Davy with it. He's going Davy with it.
Going Davy with it? Okay. All right.
Yeah. He said he's cooking something up, but he's trying to, draw some parallels and have some more like oomph to it, next time he bring it up. But
okay. Listen.
I just thought it was fun either way because Alkazar is a weird person. We don't know his backstory. We never seen we don't know why he does what he does. You know what I mean? And he does go straight to Hachinosu once he gets out of there. So you never know. You never know.
You right?
Hey, they got the same afro, man.
Listen, they the same skin tone. They together. They
linked up. He thinks that they had to have had some type of great conversation or reveal some secrets to each other when they linked up because this is this pirate that knows all this mysterious stuff, and then there's this he was a high-ranking Marine and he would know a lot. So they would have to have some type of info to swap on that level, quite obviously, unless they just simply never cared and they just want to, I'm gonna work with you for what I work with you for. But I think it might be something to that in particular. They might have had divulged some information to each other.
Aunt Pearly? That's what happened. Aunt Pearline, man.
Yeah. Oh, that's my auntie.
That's my auntie. You got an Aunt Pearline? I got an Aunt Pearline.
Yeah.
Just because they black. Calamity in the comments. Just because they
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And then I just wanted to shout out my boy Larry over there. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to shout out Larry. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but I'll take it as a compliment because I like you. But pause. But my buddy tells me I act like you all the time. I don't know what that means, but that's what he's saying. So I'll take it.
It just means you're a king, bro. That's it.
Hey, shout out to Larry. That's my boy. That's my boy.
All right. Well, I will say, T-Raw, your two top picks are We See an Ancient Weapon and a Nell returns to the story, man. So
God bless America.
Yeah, there we go.
Mama, we made it.
I don't know if you want to bless America these days, bro. This ain't the time.
We need it. We need it, gang. What do you mean? We need it. Mama said say a prayer in hard
Oh,
times. So
you know
here we
what? You're
are.
right. You're right. That's what
Yeah.
Alkiji said to Blackbeard, and that's what triggered the we related moment right there.
Oh my!
There it
You
is.
might be. Hey, don't let him hear you because he gonna swear you cooking.
Infamous, man, for you, bro. For you.
Yeah, that's because. But yeah, that's my spiel, y'all.
All right, T-Raw, stick around to see which ones, if either, make the board. All right.
You know I will. You know I will.
All right, man. Have a good night.
All right, brother. Appreciate you.
All right. You only got a couple more left, man. We went through this quicker than I thought we would. All right. Next up is gonna be Villain. Villain, man. Villain, talk to me, bro.
Back into this argument, yo. Hey, gentlemen. Hello. Hello.
Y'all in there yelling?
Listen.
Y'all in there beefing?
Listen.
What's up?
Listen. They got problems.
They got problems.
And
okay.
It's not my fault. I went in the voice chat pretty much all day waiting for this because I was just mentally preparing myself for it.
Okay.
But I've been triggering the Yonkos apparently in the voice chat all day. So,
doing what, man?
It's been fun. Did you see my poll up earlier? I asked to rank these three characters: Cat, King, and Lucci.
Okay.
So as more Yonko entered the voice chat, I would just ask the following matchups: Cat versus King, Cat versus Lucci, and Lucci versus King, because those are the matchups. And there have been a lot of opinions about it and how these characters rank, and it's been very, very intense.
Sounds like a good time, man.
But they brought it back up to me, and that's why it was my fault. I haven't even been in the arguments for like 4 or 5 hours, and they're still going. They just argue with everybody else who shows up.
Sounds about right. All right, talk to us about your 4 predictions for 2026, Phil.
All right. So do you have them in a specific order? I can't see necessarily what you have.
No, whichever one you want to say first is fine.
Oh, cool. So I'll just read them in the order. My first one for the one is Shanks meets Blackbeard. How the interaction goes, whether we see a full, fight or finishing, or as some hope, Shanks dies. However it goes. I think that encounter is going to happen this year, and that's just because of the subtle drops of Shanks and Blackbeard lore that we saw throughout God Valley.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's going to be the thing that it's pertinent enough to cut away from.
Okay.
Elbeth to check out if we see it in this year.
Okay. Next.
Oh, sorry. I don't know how fast we're doing this. Emu gets sent from Elbaf. I think that whatever the attack that the Straw Hats come up with the combination of Loki, I feel like Emu's getting handled and dispersed from Elbaf out of Gunko, and that Gunko is staying with the Straw Hats. Not necessarily as a crew member, but just they'll still be on Elbaf, and Emu will no longer be in possession of that body.
Okay. I technically have those as 2 separate submissions for you. Like Gunko switches sides is your third one I have listed here technically.
Okay, no, that's fine. Okay. I don't have to use that one. I can keep them separate. Because I feel like they're. I mean, hey, that's 2 dubs. I don't know how this whole XP thing works.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't be Discording. I didn't even really know how to get to the Yonko chat in the first place.
Now I'm just concerned that I missed one of yours. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean I have another one. You're good.
Okay, there we go.
Right. Well, I mean I can check out messages really quick. I mean that doesn't change or affect anything here though.
Nah, you good. All right, keep going.
So okay, what are we putting this as?
Yeah. So your next one is Bonnie goes Nika form again.
Okay, so yeah, I'll rock with that one still. Yeah, Bonnie going to the Nika form again. Look, there's the whole Domi Reversi game concept still going on. We still don't know how to deal with that. He's just different. He's not getting Domi Reversi. It's not a threat that I feel like he's gonna have to face. But we've seen that Nika is clearly the counter actor of all of the bad guys, what they're most afraid of, and there's 2 of them actively there. And I think the easiest way and the most powerful way that they can effectively, without having defeated Emu directly, is to just use the combination of those abilities along with whatever else we got. It just makes more sense to throw Bonnie in the fold as well, because it's a lot going on up there in Elbaf right now.
Villain, I had no idea you were on camera this whole time, bro.
What's good? Was I not supposed to be?
No, I just had you in I have like a secondary box for people who are on camera. So I was like, oh, let me.
I can't see the YouTube stream or how it's set up right now. I've been in the thing in here all day.
You good?
I got villain here actually. It was just earlier different.
Yeah. What's going on, villain man? All right. So right now, there's only 29 votes. Everybody, vote up, vote up, vote up. We need to get to 50 so we can determine which ones are going to be the ones. This is the closest vote we've had so far. Right now, Gunko switches sides is at 34%. Shanks and Blackbeard's encounters at 28%. Emu gets sent from Elbaf is 21%. And then Bonnie goes Nika form again, 17%. I really liked all of these. I really liked all of these, man.
I'm not a fancy theorist or anything like that. Low-key didn't even know have predictions. I don't be trying to guess ahead that often. When I do theory piece, it's usually what's already happened in the story, like the Ancient Kingdom stuff.
Okay.
But trying to guess what Oda's gonna write is always difficult. So I tried to keep it very Elbaf centric and contained within I don't know, man. Like they were good.
Smart man. Because we listen, we only get what 28, 30 chapters next year. Like odds are we not doing too much.
I'm hoping for 33. I'm hoping 33 is the number we're gonna hit. I don't know why. I just feel like it sounds like a good enough number to get everything we want out of the arc. I do think that Elbaf is gonna seemingly wrap up though. At least the conflict between Emo, like that has to get resolved within 2026. There's no way that we are still fighting a Gunko infused Emu.
So I was paying attention, but please dive a little deeper into the Emu gets sent from Elbaf piece, because you were saying it was like they'll do a joint attack and send Emu out of Gunko's body. Like how are you exactly?
So okay, and this is we with the Covenant stuff and the thought process that if a target enough attack went after the Covenant seal, I believe that they would be able to remove the seal from the individual. I feel like there has to be a form of redemption that separates the seal. So I feel like we're going to see whatever attack they utilize against Emu to show the shattering of that seal, right? To be a freeing thing. It's the warrior of liberation. Luffy's going to free her from this and free her from a covenant that she doesn't want to be a part of. Because it's not a Domi River. She's manipulated mentally. We already saw her have different memories. She doesn't know what's going on. Clearly there's something going on with Gunko. So in that, and then the reason I'm saying sent from is because of the way that we like the Gorosei weren't defeated on Egghead. They were dispersed because they weren't there in person except for Saturn. I feel like the attack, the hockey that we'll see utilized, because it seems like a very hockey based going on. All of these individuals are going to get sent back through the display of hockey that we'll see with our newly revamped cast of Loki. More intelligent, hopefully Zoro, Asad, I'm saying, whatever hockey we see them evolve into, I feel like is going to allow them to disperse these characters. I mean, to break the abyss, to send them back in the way they came. Because none of those characters are actually here. No one here. I mean, technically, even Gunko's not here. So Loki, now I'm thinking about it, she might get sent back too, and I might be an L. I just talked myself out of that, but I'm hoping that. I'm saying we thug it out, because I want that to be the reason. I don't want to leave to go get Gunko's backstory with Brooke. I want that to be the wrap up that we get at the end of Elbaf.
Okay.
On Elbaf. But now I'm saying it like she didn't, but maybe she, now I got to think. It's whatever.
Listen, Oda can figure that part of it out.
God, I'm not the writer of One Piece. That's why I don't do this.
No, I like that. I like these. Like I said, it does look like Emu gets sent from Elbaf and Bonnie goes in Nika form again are losing. So it's going to be Gunko switch sides and Blackbeard and Shanks encounter. I think those are two quality ones. Get it. I will say, I do actually really think that Bonnie goes Nika form again does happen, and it's gonna be. I feel like that was a free space, and we ain't getting it.
You gotta admin this. You gotta admin this somehow.
Nah, bro. This is the vote.
Did y'all have a free space? Did y'all have a free space? Were you using a free space at all?
No free space whatsoever, bro. This
I feel like that was
this the big leagues, bro.
Yeah, y'all control a lot. Y'all can moderate. Y'all do that. That's why you're better on the pod than we are in the Discord.
That's it, man. All right. So which one was it? Villain. It's Blackbeard.
Me, Shanks, and then Emu gets
Gunko.
That's crazy. I had them listed in like order of what I thought would be most reasonable, low key.
What did you have them in?
The order I sent them to you. The Shanks meets Blackbeard, Emu gets sent from Elbaf. Okay. So in that list I sent you, I had Zoro defeats a Holy Knight. And Zoro defeat a Holy Knight, but I just felt like that was weak. I was also low key like another free space.
Yeah,
and I wanted to gamble. If I was gonna like show up here, it had to be a little bit. If I win something that I never win, and I'm saying I don't even know what to do with this XP. At least I tried to be something more interesting.
That's
like Shanks versus Blackbeard is my like. If I had one prediction, it would have been that one. and it's because I want it to be that. I want that to happen.
That's why I removed some of them. Like I know some people had like Luffy gets a power up. I was like, I need you to be more specific with the power up. I need. It's like, oh yeah, Sanji beats.
We got to accomplish goals.
We gotta get something deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? Like something, yeah, some spicy.
Some people saying that Sanji not even gonna defeat a Holy Knight, and that's slanderous. It's.
I mean, the thing about that, the reason why I did still count those was because maybe it doesn't happen. This has to happen by the end of 2026. You know what I'm saying? And the way Oda be dragging some stuff, man, there's no guarantee that anything happens.
Okay, so you don't do you think that like we have been getting a faster paced story like at all?
I do,
because Ackerman was 50 some chapters, right? And we obviously we're not going through like LF is longer than that because of the flashback alone. But I still feel like there's a way for him to get this done in a good amount of time. Because we don't have individual matchups yet. We don't have, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like he can. Maybe it's just me disrespecting the Holy Knight. I'm not gonna lie. I have no stocks in the Holy Knights whatsoever.
Roger Pirate's been disrespecting them apparently. So.
Oh, it's bad. The Holy Knights have not. They had one good page spread, and from every feat they've done, have been disgusting characters. Darling's only feat is murdering the strongest man while he was on his back.
Yeah, I can't deny that. All right, Villain. Appreciate the predictions.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Am I allowed to ask y'all a question real quick? If we can move on to bingo only, then I understand. I'll leave.
Make it quick.
Can I get your can I get your rankings for the King Cat Lucci conversation?
Oh man, King Cat Lucci.
You ain't gonna explain nothing to me. I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to, no exposition necessary. I just need the stats.
I've always had King and Lucci as relatives. So I'll give King I'll give Lucci. I'll give Cat the edge because he's a conqueror. Also, I'll go Cat, King, Lucci in that order.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cat, King, Lucci.
Larry, I don't know if you're still here.
Anybody else here? I don't know if Larry and them are here. I've only been talking to you.
Yeah, I don't know if Larry's here, bro. He probably thinks the same though. I ain't gonna lie. He's a big cat guy.
Yeah, no, he's definitely a cat guy. Yeah, the argument has been. I'm not gonna get into it. I'll let you get back to the bingo. But no, it's been. Hop in a voice chat one day, Seb. I don't be writing words out, and you love be missing out on good arguments.
Listen, I work.
Hey, so do you know what I'm saying? So do we. I'm not saying you're gonna do it for long. You know what I'm saying? I get you.
I could have did it. I could have joined in VC today, but I was busy getting all these images together. That's
it would have helped you. You know what I'm saying? We would have helped you. I've been listening to them argue. I heard Jinbei over Blackbeard conversations. I've heard that Cat went against Admiral level and had to talk that down to making this a comparable conversation at all to make them realize that none of these characters are Admiral level.
Was Lionel in chat?
It's been
Lionel jumped in there.
Listen, I think I brought it up on some accidental, like we were just talking about. I don't know. I think the Jinbei versus Blackbeard conversation threw a lot to the winds.
How much ocean water is around? Question.
And that's the crazy thing, right? Is that there's a win condition, but to say that a character wins because of a specific win condition only isn't admitting that character is stronger than another character. And I don't think that there's a realm in which they fight in a normal sized island, like even if there's a beach around, that Blackbeard would lose to Jinbei. Like that doesn't. I love Jinbei. He's a great character.
Like you said, a win condition doesn't mean you're stronger or better. Can Jinbei beat Blackbeard?
Hey, bro's on a ship by himself. Yes.
Sure. Right circumstances, right place. Sure. Would he?
There's one, bro. No. He's on the open ocean by himself. That's it. Bro.
No.
He decided to do a ship battle with a fishman. That was it. That was his idea. Right. The only way he loses, and he's by himself because Blackbeard's by himself to fight a person.
Villain, stick around to see where these land or if they land on the Binks Bingo board. All right.
How many more guys do we have?
Like 3.
I'm trying to debate on whether or not I leave the YouTube stream or stay in the chat with the boys.
It's like 3 left. I think Sanji's Alchemy, Titan, and Mario are left.
Oh, we'll see. Definitely, it was fun being this. I enjoyed this. I appreciate you.
All right, man.
Later.
All right. Next up, let's get Titan, who I think might be our actual last person that's here to represent their take. Titan, you here? Titan? Titan going
The
once.
mic's muted. That's what's up. All
There
right,
we go.
my bad.
There we go.
Trying to figure out what was going on there. All right, can you hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. What's up?
All right. So my first piece on the bingo board, I think Kuma is gonna be fixed or like somewhat returned to normal. Because Liv said that she could do it, or I think she just said she'd try, or that she could do it. And I believe Kuma could be a big help in dealing with a lot of these people being Domi reversied. Because he doesn't need to kill them. He just needs to pop them once with his paws and they're gone. Someone else can deal with them. I mean, I feel like he could be a big help. I mean, his devil fruit's kind of crazy. He could probably do some crazy things. It's whatever Oda wants to do with that. And then for my next slot is Luffy unlocks or like uses critical mass. I feel like that's a good way to explain how he can kind of damage Emu out of Gunko, if that's what they want to try to do, because Roger and Garp did their big attack on Rocks, and it didn't kill him. It knocked him out of Emu's control, and it kind of had him down until Garling came and finished him. So there was a chance he could have still lived if Garling, would stop sneaking. But that could be a way they can get Gunko out of Emu's control. And then for my third theory, I feel like this one might be a little cheap or might be a little too easy, but Shirahoshi is Mosa. I guess it's technically not confirmed that she is Mosa, but I do feel like once we get a few chapters, we might get it right away, because Loki starting his conversations with Mosa will probably be in this flashback before we go back to normal time. So hopefully we'll learn who it is by then, and hopefully it's Shirahoshi, maybe. And then the last one, a Straw Hat's gotta go.
Okay. I let you rock with just a Straw Hat. I was gonna make you be specific about which one.
Yeah, a main character, I guess, is definitely way too. There's a lot of significant characters that could have passed. But yeah, I think Straw Hat dies, and I think if I had to put my money on it, Usopp.
Oh crap! I put the wrong poll up. Hold on, my bad, Titan.
All good.
My fault. I put the wrong option for your poll, guys. Bear with me.
That's fine.
I
don't expect anyone to pick Straw Hat.
I gotta fix it. I gotta give you a fair chance.
All right.
Kuma is fixed. I hate that one, by the way. I just want you to know.
Well, you don't want Kuma to be fixed?
Not at all.
Why? You don't want Bonnie to be happy with him?
No.
That's crazy.
I don't want that at all.
Would you be upset, though, if it does happen?
I wouldn't be too upset. I just don't want it.
Okay. And he doesn't have to be like she fixes him and boom, it's just normal Kuma again. But maybe he gains like his own self-control back, and he just, I don't know, maybe he doesn't talk anymore or something like that. Who knows?
Yeah, vote up, guys. Sorry, I put the wrong poll in the chat. A Straw Hat dies is now added. All right. But yeah, vote up. Vote up.
A lot of my predictions were like, now that I think about it, they're more like 2027, like way too far away.
I don't know, man. You said Luffy powers up. I was so
bad.
I was so angry. I was like, come on, man.
I was at breakfast trying to type these out real quick. I didn't know how soon you needed them.
They said Luffy gets a power up. I almost crashed out on you for real, bro. I was like, come on, bro. Light. That's too easy. That's too light, man. We need actual stakes on here. Actually difficult to call things, man. I like the Shirahoshi Mosa one, mostly because I think it works in coordination with some of the other stuff people have theorized, like the Blackbeard pirates kidnapping her or capturing her. Because a lot of people or a lot of discourse in the One Piece community has been around like who would Loki choose between Blackbeard and Luffy, considering that Blackbeard is Rox's son and is more in line with his destruction of the world philosophy or outlook, right? And I think Shirahoshi could be the key to like him not going in a Blackbeard direction, because whether he's in love with her or not, I don't know exactly what their relationship is, but somebody he cares about, if it is Mosa and it is her, is now at the, mercy, I guess is the word, of Blackbeard. And I think that could sway where Loki goes and what he's deciding to do. So I kind of like them in conjunction as spots on a bingo board, because if you get both, like you might really do a good sweep there, and just in general how the narrative kind of plays out. I think Oda wants Loki to be a good guy in the end. He was on that mural,
I don't see
seemingly
him like a bad guy.
fighting for Luffy. And if that kind of an action on Blackbeard's end could be the swinging or like the catalyst for him making a decision one way or the other, I kind of like that. So
Yeah, I see him more of a good guy, and I don't think he would choose, what you call it? I don't think he would choose to go with Blackbeard over Luffy.
Mhm.
I mean, Blackbeard's not a great dude.
Yeah, I mean he ain't.
And
he ain't.
And we keep getting like told that Loki is a bad guy, but we keep getting told it from a an outsider's point of view. And then we learn like about what, like with Loki in the village, like, oh, he burned it down and he's just a savage. And then we learn they poisoned her, and none of them are good people.
Right.
So
no, I agree with you. It does look like Luffy unlocks critical mass hockey and Shirahoshi and Mosa are going to win for you. So, Titan, stick around to see if your entries end up on the Binks Bingo board officially. Okay?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right.
Have a good day.
You too. All right. I think that's everybody that can speak, that provided votes or predictions. Everybody else essentially isn't here or told me that they wouldn't be able to be here. So I'll go through some of the other predictions that we got from some of the other people real quick, and then I'll put everything in the randomizer and we'll close out. But before we do that, we did have a couple super chats land. So we got 5 from Lucky Roo. It says, "Aseb, which character dying would make you tear up?" Probably any Straw Hat if Oda does it well. Outside of that, make me tear up, like actually cry, like actually like shed tears. I have a lot of favorite characters, but even like I anticipate Blackbeard dying, right? Like I anticipate, like if Doflamingo died, I wouldn't cry, I don't know. I don't think I have one. I don't think anybody besides a Straw Hat could do that to me right at this point. To be honest with you. Unless it was like a really, really, really emotional, dramatic thing that was happening. Definitely not Shanks. Definitely not Sabo. Maybe a Rayleigh, just because I like Rayleigh. Maybe a Gabon, but I don't think we've had enough time with Gabon. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's anybody, honestly. Have to be a Straw Hat. All right, and then another 5 from Reggie J. Did Akainu use Haki when he attacked Ace, asking for a friend? I don't know. It can be argued that he did and or didn't. Honestly, I don't think we ever got confirmation. The point of the Devil Fruits clashing against one another was to prove that Akainu's magma was burning hotter than Ace's. If he used Haki, that's kind of an unfair advantage in that space. But at the same time, why wouldn't Akainu be using Haki if he's going to attack Ace or Luffy or whoever? So, if I had to guess, I'd say yes. But I do think there's an argument either way. So, another 2 from Reggie J. Can Blackbeard beat Mihawk? Can Blackbeard beat Shanks now? Devil emoji and trolling emoji. Yes, and probably not. All right. Appreciate the super chats. Guys, like the stream if you haven't already. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. All right, let's get into the last couple predictions from folks that aren't here to display their stuff. We got 1 or 4 from Sanji's Alchemy. As you guys can probably already tell, there's going to be some Sanji specific predictions here. He was the first person to send me any predictions. He actually sent me like 20 predictions. We had to limit it to 5 and then limit it to 8, then limit it to 5, then limit it to 4. So thank you, Sanji. But yeah, number 1 was Sanji unlocks Conquers Hockey. Number 2 was the 1000 Sunny gets an upgrade. Number 3 was Dragon versus Kainu. And then number 4 was Sanji defeats Sommers. I low-key want to change that to something else because I feel like that's too easy. And I am going to change it. I'm going to go with one of your other ones, Sanji. I'm going to go with Straw Hat Bounties because nobody else put that on there. Yeah, let's go with Straw Hat Bounties, man. I know we have a picture of Sanji kicking Sommers, but it'll be Straw Hat Bounties on the actual vote. So, Sanji unlocks Conquers Hockey 1, 1000 Sunny gets an upgrade 2, Dragon versus Akainu 3, and then Straw Hat Bounties 4. Vote up now, guys. I want to get the 50 votes on this so we can get a confirmed top 2 for Sanji's Alchemy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, if you guys are enjoying Binks Bingo, if you want to participate in this next year, or anytime we do similar streams for the Yonko specific tiers, definitely become a Yonko on Discord. That way you guys would have access to the Yonko Summit. It is the Yonko only voice channel. There's also a Yonko only group chat where we discuss kind of things like this in game nights and things. So definitely look to get more people in there. I know Chris is going to be announcing a new game. It's going to be a reoccurring game that we're going to be doing with the Yonko specific tiered people. He'll provide more intel and details on that probably tomorrow or the day after. Be a big announcement. Should be a lot of fun. Hopefully I can play as well. But if you guys want to participate, you want to be a part of that kind of activity, definitely become a Yonko on Discord. We did get another 5 from Reggie J. It says, missed to send you the predictions part, crying, yeah, I'm cooked, but stream is a W. 100 hashtag stay ready. It's all right, man. Next time, Reggie. You're so generous to us, man. I needed it in time so I can make the images. Originally, I was just gonna have you guys send it and say whatever you guys wanted on stream. But I think the images kind of work better a little bit for the audience on YouTube. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It took me a while to gather all of these dang pictures, so I hope you appreciate that. I was like, Jesus, some of you guys' thoughts were so abstract. I was trying to find images to like represent them, and it was almost impossible. So, thank you for some of the tweaks some of you guys made. I enjoyed those. But overall, I think we got a good representation of what you guys are trying to talk about, what you guys wanted to put forward for your predictions. We're almost there. Towards the end, guys, but vote up. I'm trying to get the 50 likes, 50 votes on the predictions each. So we got a good round number to determine what's the number 1. It does look like Sanji unlocks Conquers Hockey, and then Straw Hat Bounties are going to be top 2 for Sanji's Alchemy. All right, Straw Hat Bounty up quick. All right. Vote. It does look like those are going to be the top 2. I did like the 1000 Sunny gets an upgrade. We kind of got some of that with the Bowderman, so maybe that'll tie in together. Dragon versus Akainu getting 0 votes. So people think they're staying at the desk. They're still going to stay at the desk, it looks like, in 2026. No movement. 2% now. Now it's got 2%. All right. I will end Sanji's Alchemy predictions there. Appreciate you guys for voting. And then our last submission is going to be Mario. We had some interesting ones. I will say Mario had some interesting ones. Find him in here. There we go. Yeah. All right. So Mario's predictions were. Damn, I can't find him again. Number 1 was Gunko reveals to be Brooke's daughter or relative. So Gunko and Brooke. The next one for Mario was Katakuri, Kobe, Law will join forces to save Pudding, Garp, and Law's crew at Pirate Island, which was a lot. Like, I was trying to find a way to make that fit in here on an image. So it's just kind of a lot of moving parts. So Cat, Law, Kobe, Beehive. Just put that as the option there. Number 3 was Kuzan's Awakening. So Aokiji awakening his Conqueror's Haki, or awakening his Devil Fruit. Thought that was an interesting one. And then finally, Kobe unlocks Conqueror's Haki. Vote up in the chat. Let us know which one of those you think is going to happen, most likely to happen in 2026. The Gunko revealed to be Brooke's kin. Like, it's a little similar to some of the other stuff we had here, but there were some differences there with some of the other Gunko Brooke stuff. So I did feel like we could still include it. Kobe unlocking Conqueror's Haki. I know a lot of people have been foreshadowing that or thinking that for a while now. I don't personally see it, but it's possible. It looks like we have a 3-way tie for second place right now, with Gunko being revealed to be Brooke's kin as top 1. Kobe unlocks Conqueror's Haki is now taking the lead at second. Kuzan Awakening and Cat, Law, and Kobe on Beehive are tied for third right now. So vote up, vote what you guys think is most likely to happen in 2026 between those 4, and then we'll add them to the board, and then we'll do the randomizer. We'll do the full randomizer so you guys can see everything on our end. You know that we're not BSing y'all. You know, we're not BSing here. Oh man. I realize it's gonna take a while for me to get all 25 of these in here. Oh, all 30 of these in here. Fun. That's gonna be fun. Vote up, vote up, vote up, vote up. We got 30 votes. I'm trying to get to 50 for each one, so we got a nice round number for every single one of the votes or predictions. It does look like it's gonna be Gunko revealed to be Brooke's kin and Kobe unlocks Conqueror's Haki, but you know, we got 20 more votes to change the outcome on that. So let us know, guys. Let us know. All right, I'm just setting up the randomizer. Larry, you still there? Probably not. Probably lost Larry. All right. Larry. Oh, we got another super chat from Darth Quinn, 3329. $5. It says, I think the joy on Ragnar's face when Loki ate the fruit is a sign towards Needhog or something else. Norse bro looked like he was seeing an old friend. Maybe. I don't know enough about Norse mythology to give real takes on that kind of stuff. But I do know that the Needhogger and the Ratatoskr have some sort of connection or relation in Norse mythology, just based off of the many theories that I've seen from people since the chapter's been out. I would like that. I think it would be pretty cool. I also think, I think I said it on the pod on Monday. When they were showing all of the, what do you call it? When they were showing all the nightmares from the kids had drawn, the Nordauger, or however you say it, Needauger, there was like a little mini squirrel or gopher next to it. Maybe that's supposed to be representative of Ratatoskr. I don't know. I'm not good with fictional animals like that, to be honest. All right. Let's look here. All right, I'm just adding these things to the randomizer. Then we'll get an official Binks Bingo on here, guys. All right, it does look like we have a winner for Mario's predictions. Gunko revealed to be Brooks Kin, and then Kobe unlocks Conquerors Aki. So, all right, that'll do it for that. Let me see about sharing my screen here to show you guys the randomizer at play. Larry said he got to go, which is fine. Larry, man, have a good day. Have a good one. I'm going to share my screen in the other chat so you guys can see what's going on. All right. Share this. Randomizer. There we go. Guys, let me know if y'all can see my screen on this. I think you can see. Let me know. Let me know. I'm just kind of copy and pasting some stuff here. So bear with me. It might take a little bit. Hold that. That. Oh, it's not showing. God damn it. Messing up. There we go. There we go. Now it's showing. No, wrong thing. Damn, making mistakes. Bear with me, y'all. I should have had Larry doing this the whole time, but he had to go anyway. Is what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna paste all of these into this randomizer, and then the order that they come in will be the order that I input them on the board. I was just trying to think of a fair way to do it, that we didn't have unfair like people or unfair like choices for everybody. This is the best way I could do it. So sorry, everybody. Hopefully this works to y'all's liking. And then I will post the official board at the very we'll post a link to it or in the official channel so everybody can see it. Everybody will have access to that. I know not everybody had access to play this. But in general, you guys will all be able to track along, see how we're trending. I wonder how many it lets me do, man. Hope I didn't bold the wrong ones. That would suck. I've been doing this the whole time. I'm slacking, y'all. That's my bad. But too many moving parts. Too many moving. Oh, we got another two from Reggie J. It says, "Hey, I appreciate your hard work. Hashtag top goats." Thank you, Reggie. Appreciate you, man. I just read it, Reggie. Chill out, man. Listen, give me some time here, okay? It's a one-man army right now. All right? Dang. I'm sorry, man. My bad. I'll try to be more on top of the super chats going forward, man. That's what y'all need from me. All right? Y'all need, that's what y'all get. Okay? Of course, Chris's are done differently. All right. Just a couple more to add, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Blame the mods, man. They didn't come to help. Blame the mods. They abandoned me. I saw Hitter jump in here. He left. Damn it. Larry left. Chris left, but apparently Chris got to get surgery. That's crazy. Chris getting surgery is crazy. He ain't say nothing to me. We talked on the phone and everything, man. Yo, if this doesn't let me do this, I'm out, bro. Need to have like music playing something. Let him in. Let him in. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? Oh, Mario's here. Yo, Mario, man, you there?
Oh my god.
Listen, you 10 minutes too late to talk about your stuff, bro.
Damn. I woke up early and I slept back. Oh my. I feel so bad, bro.
You good, man?
So what do I do now? What's the catch now?
So the two that made it for you ended up being I forgot. I already forgot, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's been a long stream. Gunko was revealed to be Brooke's relative in some way.
Oh, okay.
And Kobe unlocks Conqueror's Hockey. So right now what I'm doing is I am going to be adding everybody's takes, like the top two that they had. That got voted on. And then I'm gonna add them all to a randomizer to put all 30 of y'all's in there. And then once that randomizer determines the top 25, those will be the 25 that make it. So we'll see.
Okay. Yeah. So do I have to like talk about it or?
I mean, you can.
What am I doing?
I had a lot of dead air, so I brought you up here.
Oh.
Because Larry left, and I was like, I'm working on the randomizer now. So.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So
let me make sure y'all can see the randomizer.
Gunko being like Brooke family or like his daughter, like I mean like there's just one because like we don't know much about her, right? So all we know is that there is one moment when Brooke like laughed or something, Gunko recognized it, and we saw like we didn't see who it was, but we see like a silhouette of like a guy and a little girl, and the guy was saying yo ho 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 something like that, right? It's something that Brooke was saying constantly, and the girl was definitely Gunko, right? So it's like she was the one sawing the flashback, like a small moment of that. So like it has to be her, right? Like maybe it's like a relative or like Brooke definitely know Gonko back then. Like maybe they came from the same kingdom, probably. That's just how I see it, because like that's very little information. But I can tell you right now they are related some way or like they know each other at least. And Kobe eating conquers, I think it's been an assumption for like years that he has it. I mean like the guy's what's it, he's a guard student. So and the only way I can see Kobe unlock his conquer is probably seeing God dead. And he will have to unlock it by pure rage. And I think it's probably Kuzan or like Kuzan or Blackbeard who killed him, and Kobe will have to like uh fight or something and then unlock Conqueror's Haki, use Honesty Impact, but this time with like Conqueror's coding, like how Zoro did it unconsciously, on his blades, and that's probably hard to see it. But Kobe getting Conqueror is not impossible, I think.
Okay. Yo, guys, hold on. I think I missed a couple. My fault. Because there's supposed to be 30 here, and there's only 28. So I gotta run through this again real quick and cross-reference. My bad. Go back. All right, which one am I missing? Sanji awakens, conquers Haki. Check. Straw Hat bounties. Check. Luffy unlocks critical mass. Check. Shirahoshi is Mosa. Check. Shanks and Blackbeard. Oh, I missed this one. Yeah, I missed this one. Damn. All right. Villain, my fault, bro. Villain, my bad, bro. My bad. Oh, I'm trash, man. I'm trash. Oh my god. I was like, I know I'm missing one here somehow. I feel like I'm missing more than that too. How many? Hold on.
You said 30, right? You said
Could
there's
be
like
30.
30 on. Yeah, and the list only has like 28.
2, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 30. All right. All right, now we have our 30. All right, my fault. Randomize. All right. Let's get it. Number 1, Doflamingo joins Cross Guild, made the list. So Trent, shout out to you, man. Number 2, Gunko switches sides. So I don't remember who said that. I think that was Villain. So Villain, shout out to you. Number 3, another Straw Hat gets their Devil Fruit awakened. Who was that? That's Guy Demon. Congrats to you. Number 4, Blackbeard and Shanks encounter. So that's Villain. Shout out to Villain. The death of Garp. I believe that is going to be who was it? Who said Garp dies? Guy Demon. Yeah. We see an ancient weapon. Who was that? You know, I'm not about to read all these, bro. I'm sorry. We see an ancient weapon. Dragon makes first move and helps free Garp. Blackbeard captures Shirahoshi. Emu's face reveal. Grand Fleet moves all together for the first time. Thousand Sunny Klabauterman's spirit ship. Monkey's lineage has Shandoria in it. Gunko reveals to be Brooke's daughter or relative. Shirahoshi is Mosa. Cross Guild somehow gets 2 road poneglyphs. Mihawk took Yoru from the throne room. Mihawk versus Shanks in a flashback. 1 more Straw Hat develops hockey, Brooke or Frankie to be specific. The sea levels rise another 100 meters thanks to an ancient weapons attack. Second Brooke backstory. Zoro blackens Wado Ichimonji. The Cross Guild makes a move against the Navy. Sanji awakens Advanced Conquerors and Black Flames. Kobe unlocks Conquerors hockey. I think that was you, right, Mario?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Elbaf Heaven Realm revealed. Blackblade Method revealed. Straw Hats bounties. And actually no. Blackblade Method didn't make the cut. I'm sorry. These 5. Blackblade Method reveal. Straw Hat bounties. Anel returns. Dragon Delphi reveal. And Luffy unlocks Critical Mass. Didn't make it. Damn, Critical Mass ain't make it. I'm sorry, y'all. That's tough. I feel like that was an easy gimme and it didn't make the cut. But these 25 will make the bingo board. I will share them in the Yonko chat. But yeah, that's it, man. That's the stream. That's the.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Wado, Soul Black and Wado, I can see it happening, but that would be at the end of the story, bro.
Okay. We'll see. Mario, I'm gonna drop you. I'm gonna read some super chats and then I'm gonna close out. But thank you for your participation, bro.
All right. Oh my god. Yeah, at least I get to join in. At least I gotta speak my piece, man. Yo, cause like I set an alarm for myself. I set it 1 hour in advance. Like I wake up at 6, cause like this stream for me is like at 7. I was waiting. Then I slept back and I wake up. It's like 9:30. I was like, fuck. I was like, cooked, bro. So I try to join, and hey, at least I get to speak.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we had everybody jump in to defend their take or give a reasoning as to why they had the prediction that they had. So I figured I'd give you a chance to speak.
Oh, and I just realized both of my predictions are up there too. So W for that.
Yeah, man.
Sir.
Clutch,
yo,
bro.
it's happy. Nice talking to you, bro. Yeah, real clutch, bro. Maybe I'll set it on time next time, bro. Don't worry about that. I'll set it on time next time.
You're good, man. Have a good day, because I know it's early for you, bro.
Yeah. Thanks, bro.
All right, I'm gonna read the last couple super chats and then we'll wrap. I will post the official Binks Bingo board to the Binks Bingo channel. You don't have to be a Yonko to check on that, but yeah, congrats to everybody that was able to make it or that was able to get their predictions live. But yeah, 2 for Reggie J. It says, nah, my B, I seen it late. You are working solo. Yeah, man, it's a solo stream today. Another 5 from Reggie J. Said, make me a mod if possible, please. I got free time. That's not how mod works, man. That's not how mod works. You want to be a mod? Show your character in the Discord. Be active, and do the mod required reading. That's really the easiest way to become a mod, low key. As Deadshot. But, all right, guys, if you haven't already, please like the stream. It does help the YouTube algorithm. I'm gonna post the results of the Binks Bingo in the chat. I'll create the official Binks Bingo board, and I'll give you guys an update on that. And we'll track it for the rest of the year to see where we trend. But this was fun. Definitely tune in for whatever Chris's announcement for the next Yonko specific activity is. And have a good night. Have a great 2026, and we'll see if we get the bingo this time. Bye, everyone.